belly.
So this is Hitaisho. I'm calling David the goldfish whisperer because she will only do this for him. He can pet her, and he's hand feeding her right now. Some shrimp, I think.
It's the shrimp.
It's the brine shrimp with spirulina. He's hand feeding her. But he can pet her and like stroke her sides, and she's pretty open to him doing that. It's taken a little bit of time, you know, to get to that, but she'll like kind of nibble on his fingers, and she seems a little kind of high-strung tonight, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, she's kind of being standoffish
She'll
right
be
now.
better though.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah. She's pretty open to it. She knows the routines, and she knows when he's going to feed her, and she just goes to the corner of the tank and just waits. And she is a big goldfish. You can kind of see her in comparison to his hand. She is quite large. But she's not afraid of him, which is really nice.
Just gotta spend time with him.
Yep. Yeah. You gotta create that bond of trust.
Just like a dog. Come on.
There she goes. Just kind of sits in his hand for a minute.
That was a good shot.
Alright, Hitaisho.
She likes the...
Oh, she's back.
Yeah, she likes the interaction.
She does. She's very social.
High five,
there are two very large...
High five.
Yeah, she's high-fiving with her fin. She's... in this 60-gallon tank, there are her and two very large...
Plecos.
I think plecos. I think they're Plectosaurus or something. But they're pretty...
They look like catfish.
Yeah, they're bottom feeders and stuff, and they're more or less nocturnal. And they just are not very active for a lot of the day. So she's quite lonely in here, but with her size, we just have to be careful.
That's why she really likes it when I pet her.
Yeah.
See, she keeps coming back.
Yeah, she likes the interaction. She loves interaction. David will sit in this room for a long period of time and work, and she'll just go in the corner of the tank and just watch him, just stare at him and stay in one spot. She's extremely social. We just have to be we have to make sure and be particular about any tank mates that we put in here with her.
Because she's so big.
Yeah.
And she is like, what is it? She's an omnivore.
Yeah, she's an omnivore, which means that she would eat other fish or plants.
She just ate shrimp.
Yeah. So we have to make sure that the fish that we put in here with her are of considerable size.
Wake up the plecos.
So now she's going in the back, and we're going to see. That's one of the plecos on the bottom.
We'll wake up the pleco.
He's gonna upset the pleco, so it'll come out.
There, it just hit its tail.
You can see it's gonna be. The other one's up in the rock.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, they just go in the back.
I think you can look for them. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, I think we have to turn off the lights.
They come out with the light on sometimes.
There
you go.
Okay, so if he comes out, I believe, yep, there they both are. They are quite large.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
The one right here, I believe, is Nessie. Yeah, she's a little bit smaller.
Come on.
A little bit smaller.
Here you go.
And the other one that went around the back is Mortimer. There she goes. Oh, he did. He circled back around.
Yeah.
And he's in the bottom now. But they have their fins up, so they're a little.
Here you go.
They're a little upset. Okay. Hello, honey. Hello, Hitaisho.
She's cute.
Yeah, she loves interaction. And just a little background, her name, Hitaisho, is actually Japanese for asymmetrical because of her markings. You know, if you look at both sides of her body, they're very different. And she has lost scales. We're not quite sure why. We think she's rubbing on the rocks. Because she gets quite active even in this large tank. She kind of races back and forth pretty fast. But yeah, that is the meaning behind her name.
Well, she likes to play.
Yes, she loves to play. She's stirring up all the food on the bottom.
Looking for little bits of shrimp.
Yeah,
she's spitting out all the vegetables.
She's kind of funny. When she sucks up something she does not like.
She doesn't like her vegetables.
She doesn't like the vegetables. We're going to start feeding her organic,
right
fresh vegetables, actually. But look at that. She absolutely loves to be affectionate. But
oh yes.
Yeah, she looks like she'll nudge for more affection.
Watch you come back for more.
Yeah.
See, watch you come back up.
And watch, see if she'll circle around again and go into his hand.
Yeah.
She probably will. I guess we learn something new about these fish every day. I thought that she was supposed to eat from the surface, but come to find out, goldfish are actually bottom feeders. So it's good for her to kind of scavenge around in the rocks, and that's what she likes to do. So
yeah, if they eat from the surface, they'll take in air, and then they have a buoyancy problem.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So even their food, you want to make sure it's saturated and there's not much air in their food. So dried food, it should be wet. Freeze-dried is a no-no. Hey.
Hello, sweetie.
That was a good high five, huh? Hello, girl.
Okay, Hitaisho. We're going to say goodbye. Goodbye, sweetie.
She's the most interactive fish we have. The saltwater fish don't do this.
Yes. No,
They're
no.
too wild. It's just ingrained in their DNA.
And really quick, her
not associated like that.
That little home, that tube down there, is an actual pitcher that we would use in the refrigerator. But we couldn't find anything. It made the most sense to use that because she needed a little place to be able to hide.
And get her out of the current.
Yeah, and kind of have a calm place. But so that's what we had to do.
Okay, I'm here.
So David had to like cut the bottom out, and he had to cut the handle off and smooth it down for her and create a home. And she loves that thing.
How's it going, girl?
So she's most definitely not afraid, which is very nice. All right, Hitaisho. Goodbye.